May's PlayStation Plus lineup has arrived, and with it, a new set of games to play and platinum trophies to hunt. This month has a decent range of games to choose from, so which one should you focus on? In this video, I'll be sharing with you my top picks for the games from the May 2026 PlayStation Plus lineup that are worth getting the platinum trophy for. Let's get started and see which games made the cut. First up, we have Broken Sword: Shadow of the Templars. This is a classic point-and-click adventure game that follows an American tourist and journalist as they investigate a conspiracy involving the Knights Templar across Europe and the Middle East. The game features 27 trophies in total, with only one of them being missable, which requires using the hand buzzer on every possible character throughout the entire game without missing anyone. It also happens to be the rarest trophy in the game. Another rare trophy is Repeat Offender in Chapter 7, where you have to solve 2 mysteries and then fail to colour a fake key 3 times. Fortunately, if you do get the only missable trophy, a single playthrough is needed for the platinum thanks to Chapter Select Cleanup. The platinum generally takes around 6 to 10 hours to earn, and it is considered quite easy overall, usually rated around a 2 out of 10 difficulty, with the missable trophy being the only real challenge. Following up that game, we have one that dropped on Essential, and that is Wuchang Fallen Feathers. This is a dark, Souls-like action RPG set in a fantasy version of the Ming Dynasty China, focusing on a challenging combat, interconnected level design, and complex NPC questlines. The game has 40 trophies in total, with 0 online trophies as it is entirely single player, but there are a very high number of missable trophies. Almost everything outside a handful of story bosses can be missed due to strict quest order, dialogue choices, and points of no return. 2 of the rarer trophies include unlocking all endings, which requires careful decision making and cloud saving, and a few others are for completing full collectible sets like acquiring all weapons and activating all shrines. The platinum can be achieved in one playthrough with careful planning, or as mentioned before, using cloud saves, otherwise you'll need 4 playthroughs to see through all the endings. Depending on which route you take, the estimated completion time ranges between 40 to 60 hours, along with an overall difficulty of around 6 out of 10. Hopefully before long, you'll be slashing your way to that platinum trophy. Another game to make the list this month is The Thaumaturge. This is a story-driven RPG set in the early 1900s, where players control a person who can manipulate supernatural beings while investigating political conspiracies and personal mysteries. The game features 57 trophies in total, with several missable trophies tied to story choices, side quests, and specific endings. A lot of the rarer trophies are for obtaining different endings or for maximising a skill in the skill tree. Speaking of endings, there are 6 trophies in total, but you'll only need 2 playthroughs since you can save near the end of the game and reload that save to get the other endings. The platinum usually takes around 40 hours to obtain and is considered moderately easy overall, generally rated around a 3 or 4 out of 10 in terms of difficulty, with the main challenge coming from missable content and keeping track of branching decisions rather than difficult combat. Next up, we have Bramble the Mountain King. This is a dark fantasy horror adventure game inspired by Scandinavian folklore, where players control a young boy as he journeys through a haunting world filled with disturbing creatures and twisted fairy tale environments to rescue his sister. The game has 31 trophies in total, with only 1 missable trophy and no online trophies required at all. The missable trophy is also the rarest in the game, which is for finishing the game without dying or restarting checkpoints. So it is best to cloud save the game constantly, as it is very easy to make a mistake and die in the game. Another rare trophy is for finding all wooden figurines, although you can use Chapter Select for this one. While technically only 1 playthrough is needed for the platinum thanks to Chapter Select and the collectible cleanup, many players prefer 2 runs so that they can focus on the collectibles first and then attempt the difficult no-death run separately. The platinum does usually take around 6 to 10 hours to earn and is generally considered easy overall at about a 3 out of 10 difficulty, although the Survivor trophy does raise the challenge significantly if attempted without the backup saves. Lastly, we have Star Wars Outlaws. This is an open world action adventure game set in the Star Wars universe, where players control Scoundrel Kay Vess as she takes on heists, explores planets, and deals with criminal syndicates across the galaxy. The game has 50 trophies in total, with no missable trophies and no online trophies either. 2 of the harder trophies are Punching Up, which requires defeating each syndicate capital ship without taking hull damage during space combat, and I'll Bet You Have, which involves defeating 20 enemies distracted by fast talk, an ability that you first need to learn. Only 1 playthrough is needed for the platinum since the game allows full free roam and cleanup after the story ends. Earning the platinum does generally take around 30 to 40 hours and is considered fairly easy overall. usually rated around a 3 out of 10 difficulty, with most of the challenge coming from collectibles, faction reputation grinding, and just a few combat related trophies. So there you have it, the 5 games to play that released on PlayStation Plus in the month of May 2026. Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars, Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers, The Thaumaturge, Bramble, the Mountain King, and Star Wars Outlaws. Do you agree with my list of games that you should platinum this month? Is there a game that I missed? Or is there something else that you would also like to know about the games that I talk about? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.